agree. Right. Oop. Okay, this is Anna King's Row. Full game of Anna, actually. I never swapped off. We're going to do a quick review to see mistakes, things that I can correct, that sort of thing. We're starting on attack. Here we go. I better mute so we don't get like double music. Also, this song is trash and I'm changing it. Sure. Alright, so this is standard choke point BS. Really just looking to build my ult here as fast as I can. I'm still doing those scope shots, which is just my preference with Anna. More comfortable with hit scan than projectile. Get our ult here. Let's back up one. So our team has dived right to pick off, well, someone over there. It's just the Genji, yeah. So it's 4-on-1 on that Genji. I turn around. Only one I see on the point are these healers. The Lucio down? I think that's a good time to use that ult. Like, they can't fight this on the point. So I'm happy with that. Gotta support the Reinhardt while he's ulted, otherwise they tend to get too aggressive and die, just like he just did. Like, he could have put his shield up at any time and saved his life. But he didn't. Beat her back up here. And find a mystery McCree. Probably could have heard him, actually. Hold on. Back up. Oh, turn off the Nightbot while we do this. Turn the sound back on. Yeah. I heard a single shot, but no footsteps, so I don't think that's something that could have been heard. That shot could have come from anywhere. We're back here, fighting on the point. Positioning is good. Really no danger here. It's alright, he was an evil Lucio. I hear you, Genji. I just don't care. Now I care about you, you little bastard. And don't die to the high noon in this one, thankfully. Blow my ult here, forcing a black hole. I mean, that's just always a great trade-off. My ult builds really fast. Black hole is one of the slowest building ults in the game. Healing seems pretty good. Our Reinhardt's coming back, but we wipe them in that streets phase. Just aggressively pushing, no one dying in the black hole. I'm not even sure we used Mercy Res, so... So I went to go do damage, and as soon as they actually got aggressive, I backed up and started healing. I feel like that's the correct way to play. And I could have saved this guy's life right here. We'll slow that down to watch. So... I know that we're here. I see him start to ult, and I want to heal him. And Mercy gets in the way and eats his heal, which is one of the downsides of Anna, I suppose. But they immediately res. And now things are going to get a little bit shitty for us. We've had them staggered nearly the whole time. They've had trouble grouping up. We're about to go in here when I shit the bed entirely. So you can just see it right there. I heard the high noon. I hid behind the cart, and then the cart kept moving, and I died. We can watch this again here. So yeah, I hear the high noon. Boop. I'm like, okay, I'm behind this cart, and then the cart keeps moving. I keep strafing and eat it. And that costs us this push. You can't lose one of your main healers and hope to fight on a point on the last like King's Row. So, just shittiness. This seems to be the theme of this game, is dying to those stupid high noons. Back on. Alright, we're all here. Alright, well here. I got ult. And that's the second time I've done that. Yeah, I mean, there's just no reason for me to die there. Just straight up not paying attention. Waiting out a high noon while directly in front of the McCree. Yeah, well, yeah, Sonny. Know what to say about that. Fucking half asleep and not aware of what's going on. That was brutal. Alright, I'm sending the Reinhardt in now. I don't know why I didn't sleep dart that pin. I really should have. It's just a standard push. There's only so much that can be done there. I think the black hole caught our Mercy, which screwed us over. I don't think she had res anyway, but regardless. The Mercy could have flown out though, but again, like I'm back here keeping the team healthy, man. Like no one's in any danger of dying here. Everybody's getting healed real quick. Our Reinhardt goes in. Once again, that shield screws over my ability to save him. Gone for it each time. I just have been unable to. The Zarya has been real good about barriers there, so I try to sleep dart the Reinhardt when he charges. Barrier screws it up, can't do anything. So now team just basically carries us here. There must have been a res because everybody's alive. Oh, now they're all dead. And that sleep dart was too late anyway. Third energy Zarya is bad. We're a little screwed. Don't think we're getting all three. Got one on point. So the problem we're having here is the trance. The lack of trance. Get on the point. We're just dying to that black hole. I walk around a corner into a high noon for the third time. Which makes a pretty clear takeaway of fucking pay attention. Yes. But I'm an idiot. We can skip this. Blah. Okay, so this is a problem. So they take the high ground. Again, my positioning here, I mean, it's just super standard for King's Row. You want to be far back enough that you can see at least one of the doors, preferably two, with no risk from the main gate, and the ability to heal the entire team. You continue to adjust this position as your team moves around. So if they go into the main gate here, I'm gonna have to rotate out onto the point. But this is the standard heal position You would do this with both Zenyatta or Ana. And it's a good spot. It's a really safe spot to heal from King's Row. So as my team pushes up, I rotate in, continue healing. True, they're not defending it very well, are they? You've been sitting there a while. This shot's there. Not this time. I'm actually awake now. Excited that I don't get killed by a fucking high noon. First time for everything. So, right there, I get lazy. Like, simple as that. The only people back here are me and this Mercy. There's a Pharah, and they're way out here is our D.va. So, these people are low health, we're trying to keep them healed, all that stuff. But, I bet you if we listen, we can hear this motherfucker coming. Oh, no footsteps, no nothing. There was no way to hear that guy coming. So it had to be visual. And then I'm not even fast enough with the sleep dart to get him. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fortunately, that just had to be seen. No, you son of a bitch. And then I died to another high noon because I'm the best player in this game. That would make it the fourth high noon that I died to. So volume there. So we give up that point. Team's pretty intelligent here. Doesn't just continue to dive in. This position's questionable, but I had to be here based on my team's positioning. And then right there, I get myself stranded. If they had Lucio's speed boost and the wherewithal to take advantage of this, they would have rushed the bar and taken me out without any trouble. But I get lucky and I'm able to recognize that I'm stranded and immediately retreat. Okay. So we rotate back here. I identify that our Pharah is perhaps not the best player on this team, as he decided to 1v6 the other team. To his credit, he picked the Zenyatta doing so. I mean, pretty bad on the other team's part, but what are you going to do? We sleep that Rhine. I jump in the black hole because I really just want to get my nade off in there. D.va gets the ult to deal with the Reinhardt. Yeah, and we successfully hold this. I get some bad advice from the chat. Thanks, Adam. And I died too. That's the 5th high noon I died to. Now, I don't know that there was actually much I could have done about that one. See here. So I was back in the bar trying to get our Reinhardt and Pharah healed. Identify that we're losing this fight, start to retreat. I go for the sleep to save him, and in that instant I'm high nooned. Yeah, I think no matter what, I'm dead there. The only hope is to keep the D.va alive and get defense matrix. Our Reinhardt is getting a little aggressive here. Must have seen something I didn't. But he's got the whole team backing him up. Real solid heals here. Like, no one's even going under half. So, credit to the Mercy me. But we just can't find an answer to their black holes. I think our Reinhardt just did. He said fuck it and charged them. So we're in like huge position to win the map now because we've stopped them right at the checkpoint, miles from their spawn. Probably wasted my ult, but I got Earth Shatter out of it, so. I am curious how we screw this up because This is easily the best position defensively on this map. So, this is game sense right here. This is an example of game sense. Rewind once more. We're going to put it at normal speed and just listen to what I say here. Soldier does like to flank, so we're just going to step back. Nope. Right there, like, the soldier caught us with that ult on first point by flanking the healers. There was really no good way to stop it other than different positioning. Here we go on this point. I know it's been quite some time since the soldier ulted. Every chance in the world that he has it. I just put myself in a position where that's just not going to affect me. If he had rounded all the way around the corner and started ulting, I mean, he would have to put his back to my whole team to kill me, which is fine. I'm willing to make that trade. My spawn is a lot closer, and he will should absolutely die for it. So, but I'm pretty happy with that. Call it. He gets just reacted upon, doesn't accomplish anything. In the meantime, we continue just. I was reloading there. Not much I could have done to save him. Reload. You got a headshot right when he. So the soldier, I guess, provided enough of a distraction to just let the whole team walk up to us and wipe the team. It's unfortunate. That should have been a much stronger hold than it was. But... last on King's Road? Probably not going to happen here. I think we're going to overtime. Although, the team's positioning is amazing. I can heal with no risk. And I can do that. So this is like the standard Reinhardt mistake, right? They push in, we force the trance. Like, this is just a win. We should accept it as a win and back up. But no line of sight, Reinhardt. The Reinhardt, you gotta watch about going around that corner. Just really wanted to get some kills, I guess, and throws his life away for it. Not bothering to reposition here on purpose because the Mercy is there. Better that she has res. No, I don't know where he is. Hiding. Yeah, overall, this is just death to black holes, really. I really think he should have shielded that, but he got charged away from it, so there's not much he could have done. Should have instantly countercharged is what he should have done, but he didn't. Don't know why my Ryan didn't put his shield up in that black hole, but I think it cost us that defense. That was mistaken in my evaluation, but our Ryan still could have saved us there. So we'll skip this. And we are. Yeah, so this is just overtime attack. I mean, there's really not much to it here. All my job is to make sure that I can build this ult as fast as humanly possible while making sure my team stays alive. I know I've got this aggressive Reinhardt to work with, so he's getting the focus of my heals, and I know that we have a Lucio for everything else. Need to keep these tanks alive. Already failed at doing that. But that Reinhardt bit off more than he could chew and walked into an Ana ulted Reinhardt. Pretty much screwed. We cap this point and then get wiped by a high noon a little bit later on. I remember this because it's like the 9th time that I died to that stupid McCree's high noon. Again, positioning is real strong here. I know that there's people in that alley. I don't want any part of it. I had to get the heal off, put myself at risk. That's what Sleep Dart is for. Turn right around and deal with her. Guy gets destroyed by a rocket. I didn't even get credit for the kill. Like, I just looked at him and he died. But I'm letting my team know what's going on behind us, keeping an eye on it. Positioning was pretty bad there. I could have got shot from main by that McCree again, but fortunately I got lucky. Ult the Reinhardt, and we all die on cart. But a solid push. Okay. And defensively. This is a little bit of a different position, chosen largely because of the soldier ult that cost us the first point on our first defense. We're playing around this telephone booth, which allows cover from pretty much all directions depending where you stand, and you can always run in the inside immediately to your left here. Um, on defense, Ana's a bit of a different animal. I mean, you're still just trying to build ult as fast as you can to protect the team, but that shield just very good. We're doing a good job there of keeping our Mercy and healers alive. Our tank comes in. He gets Ana ulted. In exchange, they ult the Zarya, which doesn't work. That trade-off just doesn't work. An ulted Zarya is very good, but not an ulted Zarya versus an ulted Reinhardt. That's a pretty good hold by us, especially given how screwed we were for most of it. And then I get another bullshit shot from the cool McCree main, who was aiming for the Lucio and headshots me instead. So again, our team, excellent positioning. Like, these guys know what they're doing. And eat this black hole again. It's an accident, actually. Did not mean to ult the soldier, but it works out. Doesn't work out. He actually doesn't do anything with it. But we win the game easily. So yeah, that's Ana on King's Row. Just all about positioning and game sense and building that ult as fast as you possibly can on defense and offense. Typically, most would say not to use her on a defense, that she doesn't have the value that Zenyatta does. And the reason they say that is because of our numerous deaths to black hole. Trance would have saved that. Every time she black holes, you pop Trance and stand in the black hole. So it causes a pretty significant issue. Which is kind of why you'd like to have the other healer be a Zenyatta, or even a Lucio for sound barrier. In this case, we had a Mercy.